Baxter throws middle. It's picked off.
Hayward against Davis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yo, this is Mr. Glass, and welcome to the GLASSHouse.
Oh yeah. What is happening, everyone? Welcome to the GLASSHouse. It's another Tuesday night. And you got your squad here. Got my man, Mr. Glass. Got D-Ray, got Dizzy. And of course, today we have True Bra, the lyricist. What's happening, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes,
what it is.
Hey, so let me turn down this music just a little bit.
Good. I can listen to that opening theme for the GLASSHouse all day, D-Ray. I'm just telling you that right now.
Look here, man.
I was just thinking that.
Every time I hear it, I was like, God, what the hell was I thinking? I could have charted with that. I could have been somebody.
Bro, hey, I'm telling you, that's the jam, dang.
After simulated voice comes and that drop hits, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go. Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anyway, forgive us. We're having fun. We're excited. But hey, let's go ahead and take a little dive into the conversation, which I'm sure everybody knows about the slap heard around the world. We just want to give our little 2 cents real quick, and then we're going to move the heck on. So, jokingly, we had Dizzy explain her perspective, and I won't go into the jokingly ass part.
I will.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Glass.
I'm going to need you to represent all white people. Go!
Okay, I don't think all white people want me to be the one representing them. But
yo, this is some reparations for your ass.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you actually want me to say it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, okay. No, so like I said before, like I'm of two minds. Like there's the part of me that is a mature, responsible-ish adult that is like, okay, I saw that look. But there's never like getting up and just like going up and slapping someone. Like there's a better way to go about that. Definitely, he's got the right to make his displeasure heard. And he's Will Smith. He's got ways to make his displeasure heard.
I agree. Yeah,
pulling off on him was not maybe the best way to do it. On the other hand, Chris Rock totally deserved it for going after Jada like that about an illness that she's come out and she's had like emotional conversations about. And like you saw Will Smith, he was kind of laughing at the joke, but then you saw his face change as what was said just hit him. And he's like, no, he's not saying this about, the woman that I've been in love with for like most of his life. So Chris Rock had it coming, but there was definitely better ways to go about it.
Facts. Okay. Mr. Glass, what you got to say on that, sir?
I think that there was better ways to handle it. I also think that, like I said, I don't know how many people that watch Rats, but I said this on Rats, and I'll say it again. It would be different if he didn't talk about something that she can't control, which is an illness. Right. It would be different if she just decided to go bald for a role. People were making fun of Whoopi Goldberg. Remember when she had the gray hair because she was doing that movie for Apple TV? People were making fun of her, but that was a choice and nobody cared. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when it's a choice versus when it's something you can't control. And I think maybe Chris Rock, if he had it to do over, would consider changing the way the joke came out.
Right.
I think if he would have said something like, everybody wants to sit here and talk about, Jada Pinkett being bald, but you know what I think? I think this is a great opportunity for her. She should be the next G.I. Jane. I don't think that would have been the same way it would not have been received.
No,
the same.
presented as an opportunity, right? But don't
Exactly.
go after her for an illness. And it's not like he was at a comedy club where people are expecting like really off-color shit. Sorry, stuff. It was an awards show.
Hey, there's no FCC censorship, Dizzy. Be you.
Now I would like True Bars to get an opportunity to say his piece on this.
Yeah, listen. It was the laugh for me. I'm sorry. It was the laugh for me. How you gonna laugh about it? I feel like his wife gave him a dirty look or something. That's why he decided to do something. I'm gonna be honest with you, because he laughed at the joke. Like as soon as he said the joke, he laughed at it. So he obviously thought it was funny, but I don't know. I feel like his wife put some pressure on his ass and made him go do something. That's when he started acting a fool. Which, I mean, I don't know. The switch up. I don't know. It was the switch up for me. It was the laugh for me. I don't know.
He did kind of change his face with, like he was the
you saw it change. Like,
he was like,
yeah.
Facts.
At first, I thought it was staged. I'm like, nah, this shit seemed kind of. The slap didn't look real. It just didn't look real to me.
Yeah.
Then I started to realize it might be a little real. Like after he did the outburst and all that, I was like, ooh, okay.
Like, oh, wait a minute, this might not be.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like that comment says, like, it was fine when he thought it was funny, but when he saw that it impacted her, it hurt her, that's when he had to step up.
Right. I think that is what it was all about. When her reaction was negative like that, I think he was like, oh, damn. All right.
What about you, D-Ray?
How you doing tonight, brother?
What's good, Jay?
Jay, what's the word, King?
Okay, so of course, I got to come on here and be the bad guy, but oh well. I don't give a damn. Look, if you laughed at all the other jokes the entire night, don't catch feelings when it's your turn.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Period. If you're going to sit up there and say, and you know what's funny? What you said,
Matrix.
Talk about stuff that's outside of her control or outside of one's control. Well, is there open marriage outside of his control? Because Regina Hall joked about that, talking about, hey, Jada put you on the singles list. Come on up here on the stage.
Oh,
so
yeah.
And they was both laughing and he and ha about that, right?
Jada Pinkett did it wrong. I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying though is that if you're going to go and play tit for tat like that when it comes to a situation, yeah, you could say that Will Smith, what happened with him and her with regard to their marriage, that's kind of like up to them. I'm not fit to sit here and say, hey, look, if it works for them, it works for them. If he's mad about it, then he should be handling it with her. And it's not really something that's outside of their control because they're both people on each side.
He had every opportunity to say no. Like if she said, I want an open marriage, and he said, okay, I can live with that, then he's part of that choice. If she said, I want an open marriage, and he said, no, it's not a great choice, but there is a choice.
Well, first of all, I don't think she asked his permission to go.
I think she told him.
Yeah, I don't think she asked his permission to go and handle August, but that's beside the point. My basic point is this. If you really want to hear my rant, tune to the previous episodes of Rats that premiered last night. But like I said last night, it was really, really clear that Jada had nothing to say throughout the entire thing, as this man has put his career on the line for her honor. And then she came out with one tweet today. The one tweet that she came out with said, it is a time for healing, and I'm here for that.
We need healing.
For real? No, thank you. Thank you to my husband for standing up to me. No, I want to be the spokesperson for alopecia, whatever the autoimmune disease is. The alpacas. No, nothing other than that. And to me, that is the same trigger that caused that dude to get up there and want to strike somebody. Toxic. He's in a toxic relationship. So you know what? Let's get out of reality, go into the virtual world before I get triggered again.
I was just about to say.
This is why we play video games.
No doubt. This is why we go to the universe.
This is why we get mad at Leroy Jenkins, but we still keep coming back.
Leroy Jenkins. I feel like Lena, I feel like we're gonna be talking about Slapgate for the foreseeable future.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is the biggest event that has happened for some time.
Lena.
Action. That's tough.
Well, so, first of all, if you're in the generation to understand where she got that line from, and you say, "Well, eat it and shut the up," Harlem. If you don't know what that is, go and watch Harlem Nights. Hey, Lena.
Anyway, I just got a question for Dizzy.
Yes,
Dizzy. If Sam came to you one day and said, "You know what? I want to do an open relationship," what you gonna tell him?
Good luck.
She said,
"Oh my god!" Like he has no clue what he's doing talking to women at all. Like at least weeks before he realized I was interested. Like if he thinks he's gonna go out and score someone else, I'm just like, okay, just tell me where. I'm gonna bring a little camera because I want to see this.
She's hilarious. You're awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, my man True, what is going on with you? You're representing Arizona right now, right?
Well, always representing Brooklyn first.
Brooklyn.
Always representing Brooklyn first. But yes, I'm in Arizona right now.
Okay.
So tell me, how do you like Arizona compared to Brooklyn?
Oh man, listen. When I first moved here, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like it was just such a totally different environment from Brooklyn, but I'm so used to it now. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm growing to love Arizona for what it is. You know, it's desert. So like moving from city to desert, it just felt different.
I'm sure your very first reaction though was, why the hell is it 110 in the shade?
Bro, listen, I don't know. I can't explain that. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is the oven of the earth right now. Like,
yes.
Like, bro,
absolutely.
This is that hot. I don't know. It's always hot. Even in the winter, I like the winter times though. The winter time is the best time. It's like 50, 60, sometimes 70, and it's just like perfect weather.
That's awesome. All right, so for everybody in the audience that may not know, True Bars, give everybody out there, who are you and what do you do?
Well, as y'all know, my name is True Bars. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I do music, mostly R&B, hip hop. I have set like over 50, 60 songs on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. I make all my beats. I have my own studio in Arizona right now called Godlike Studios.
Okay. Man.
Yep. I work with a team called Godlike Music. That's my team. We call ourselves the Tribe as well. I've been doing a lot of music out here for about I say 5-6 years now in Arizona alone, and like doing a lot of shows. I did the Arizona Hip Hop Festival about 3 times.
That's nice.
Awesome. Opened up for Joyner Lucas, Thug, and Twisted Insane, and I've been doing music for a long time. I actually started playing in the band when I was 8. I started on the djembe, and then started in the drum line called the Vocal Society drum line when I was about 9, and ever since then, music's been my life, King.
That's
music's
really dope.
been life. Like ever since then, I couldn't stop it. And us artists, we go through things sometimes where we gotta pause, we gotta find ourselves real quick. But we always get back into it. We always get back into it because that love, that spark never goes away.
And you know what? I think I understand now. I think I understand what part of that pause is for you, bro. You're a gamer. So when you're stressed out about whatever song lyrics you pick up the sticks, baby.
I ain't
Like
gonna
the rest of us.
Facts.
Gaming.
All right, so tell everybody what you play.
I play Warzone mostly. Warzone is my main game right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start streaming Payday 2 again and my Black Ops 3 custom zombies because I really want people to see the custom maps that nobody really get to see. But right now Warzone is my main streaming game, and I love Warzone.
Tell everybody where you stream.
It's the grind for me. It's the grind. The
I
adrenaline.
feel it. Tell everybody where you stream, brother.
I stream on PS4. I stream on Twitch as well.
There you go.
Yes, sir. PS4, Twitch. My Twitch name is Godlike Music.
Okay.
I'll put it in there later. Type it in there. So
No doubt. So what we'll do, we're gonna show some of his gameplay. I'll drop 2 videos of my man getting busy.
Yeah, because I gotta see if he can really ball like that, bro. I'm just saying.
All right, so let's check him out.
I'm gonna die in the gas though. Oh, I got 2 of them down. There's a guy in right, see? He's over. Cracked him really badly. Yeah, there's another guy in there though. That guy's down. The other one's cracked bad.
Hold on. Keep running. I'm right here. There it is. There. Get over here.
My number is over. Oh shit.
Oh, they fucking hate you, bro. Dead in the gas. He's behind you, bro.
Dang, son.
Okay.
Yo, first of all, mad skills. Second of all, the producer in me was like, they hate you, bro. I got to say for that. I got to do that. Yo, they hate you, bro.
It was the snipe kill for me. It was the snipe kill for me.
That snipe kill was nice. As a matter of fact, you wounded him on the first one, and then you took him out in the second. That's nice, cool.
Easy.
That's nice, cool.
Okay, that's
all
what's up, right?
I'm gonna hit one more. Well, he's got a total of 4, y'all, but you know we're gonna spread it out. Here's the second one.
Spread it out.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Dude, what the?
Dang, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he was stupid, bro. He was really trying to sneak up on me. I just thought they trying to sneak up on me like that.
It's like a bad joke bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Like,
Right?
come on, bro. That's exactly
My man tried to shank him with the Swiss Army knife.
actually what he did. I'm like,
How did you even know somebody was behind you? That was crazy.
you gotta have good hit.
Yeah, the footsteps.
Oh,
Yeah, so and you remember how D-Ray was talking to us about the sound that goes into the games and how it's situated like that? That's all part of the Call of Duty experiences, the sound, the footsteps, the little like rustling of the leaves and everything like that when people are moving. You can hear all of that.
All that. It's the footsteps too. Like that's a very important aspect of the game. Like if you got dead silence on, you good money.
Yeah.
Go up in the building and kill a whole team with just, and they can't hear your footsteps at all with dead silence. It's like a perk in the game. You just gotta pick it up.
That's what's up.
So my question is, what made you gravitate towards Warzone and not a game like PUBG?
Okay, so when PUBG came out, I thought it was cool, but I didn't really I didn't really like the way it looked. I'm not really a big fan of the third person, and when it came out, it was only third person.
Right.
And
it's not a pretty game.
Sight, you get aimed down the sight, but it's like I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It didn't seem right to me. I was playing a game similar to it. I figured out that the creator made this game on this other game called Armored 3, which I have. And I was playing that too, but it was really hard to play because I was trying to play on my controller and calibrate all the controls of my controller. It was just really hard. And
yeah, I've been through all the controller calibrations because I play everything on a controller, even the games that aren't meant to be played on a controller. I have to figure out how to do all that, so I know what you're talking about right there.
I don't know what it is, bro. Like when I'm playing on PC, I cannot play on the keyboard and mouse. I can't do it.
It's not.
I'm not the only one.
No.
No, because now that I got back into Destiny, I never played Destiny on a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So when I was on the Xbox, it was controller all day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you, now I got a 49-inch ultra wide and playing Destiny on it. Beautiful game.
You know, that reminds me. I got a bone to pick with Dizzy and Glass. I had a bone to pick with both of y'all.
Uh-oh.
Y'all get me all excited to get on Destiny, and I'm on there and I can't figure nothing out. I can't. I get to the part where you're in the big field and you don't talk to the dude. I can't start the quest. I can't start all I'm doing is going around and sniping people. And it's like that damn Glass and Dizzy. That's all I can say.
In my defense, I did drop it in chat the other day. I'm like, if anyone wants to play Destiny, and no one responded. I'm like, okay, well, they'll hit me up when they want to play Destiny, and no one has hit me up.
I was just telling Troy today that I got to get right on there with y'all. Wasn't we just talking about that?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying.
They'll come full circle. Anyway, we got company.
I guess rich people can just play whenever they want to play, but that's fine.
I'm far from rich, brother. I'm far from rich. One day.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, so I got a question for you, True Bars. Have you ever played Titanfall?
What game?
Titanfall.
Yes, I have actually. I actually used to love that game too.
Okay, I'm take over. You got it.
I love. Okay, did you play Titanfall or Titanfall 2?
I played both.
All right. Was it mostly multiplayer?
Huh?
Did you play like the multiplayer? Did you do the campaign?
The multiplayer. Yes, the multiplayer. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I played both of those games. I feel like Titanfall 2 could have been a little better, but I still enjoyed it. I didn't get enough game time with it though. Because I bought it, and at the same time, I think I forgot what game came out, Battlefield or a new Call of Duty. At either one, I was a Call of Duty head, so I was just I think it was Advanced Warfare or something like that, and I was just so addicted to that one instead of Titanfall. But I still enjoy Titanfall.
I think the servers have finally died. I tried to get into a multiplayer game last week. And it was just it was not happening. I was getting errors. The game was crashing. I think that game's multiplayer has officially died unless you're on one of the North Star servers.
Titanfall 2?
Yeah, because I love Titanfall 2. I've clocked a lot of hours on both Xbox and PC in Titanfall 2.
Nice.
I have brought in so many people and gotten them addicted to Titanfall 2. But
sound like a true pusher.
So I'm not the only addict. You've done this before. You are a serious. Oh, okay. Now I see. Now I see who you
hit
are.
me up. You're on my friends list. But Titanfall 2 is a solid game. Did you ever play the campaign? I know you say you play multiplayer, but did you do the campaign?
The first mission, but I didn't go any further because I was just so into multiplayer.
The multiplayer is way better than the campaign, but the campaign definitely worth playing. I played it finally for the first time, this year.
All right, I'll try. I'll give it a try. Gotta set up my Xbox again.
Okay, there you go.
Damien said the people who punch in what is it? 1 versus 1 Titanfall, 2 Kraber have a special spot in hell.
Titanfall is the reason where I try to wall run and half the shooters that I play, I'll go to a wall. I'm like, no, this isn't Titanfall, Emily. It's not.
So,
all right, go ahead.
What other games do you play? Any other battle royales? I know you said you play Warzone. Do you play Apex or?
I like Apex too. I do play Apex.
Okay.
I do play Apex. I play with my cousin, and his friend, and I ain't gonna lie, that game is hard, bro.
It is difficult.
Buddy's on that game, bro. I'm telling you, it's
You know what it is? The
Warzone,
recoil. The recoil is so different on Apex and other shooters that it like every single gun has a completely different recoil pattern.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I finally got this Prowler under control. Then you go to the R301 and it's like a completely different gun. And
and it just feels different, and the clip is shorter, and it's just it's a big change.
Yep.
And you start with low clips on this game too.
Start with no clips. Yeah. Actually go around the map and find the clips and then
don't find
the whole thing.
I was all excited when they said it was going to be in the Titanfall universe. Like, is that? But then they're like, we're not going to give you Titans. I'm like, no, what's the fun in that?
Yeah, they still ain't give us Titans. I wonder if they're actually going to try to do it though.
So true. Were you ever? Did you ever play any of the Borderlands series?
I have. Yes, I have. I played 2. I'm actually working on getting 3. I'm actually gonna get 3 soon. I really.
I'm not gonna lie. Try out Tiny Tina's. It just came out recently. I love it.
It's so funny.
Dude, I heard about Tiny Tina's. My friend Charlie was just about that, and I just saw it on Steam too because I was thinking about getting it. Wasn't that like a part of the game, and they just made it a separate game?
Correct. It was Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
Yeah.
And then they made the actual game for her now.
Yeah.
The game is like half shooter, half RPG, but it's a lot of fun. Like the guns feel fun.
I just like shooters, bro.
I feel it.
So if
you like getting loot though, Tiny Tina's is great. Like you get to pick up some wild powers and guns and all kinds of stuff, man. It's real fun.
Yeah, I might have to try that.
Let me go ahead and drop another running gun on my man True Bars. Let's check them out.
5 in earned the break deployment. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
They killed him, man. I downed all of them.
Be advised, your
Oh
teammates
my
on their
god,
ass.
man, I'm done with this fucking gulag. Piece of shit fucking game. I'm straight gonna fucking smash something here in a minute.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
All it is, man, flying people.
What? We are fucking.
Wow.
I like
you was getting your Tony Montana on.
Yeah, I like that part at the end because he sounded just like
they all
me.
had to go. They all had to go.
Yo, you sounded just like me at the end when I do something cool.
First of all,
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
They was all hiding in the corner, bro. So when I ran out the window, something told me, bro, throw that C4 in the window, bro. Throw that C4 in the window, bro. As soon as I threw it, got both of them down. There was one more. He was waiting for me, but he was trying to revive his friend. And as soon as I went upstairs and caught him, he was tight.
That's got to be satisfying. Like that's just like, wow.
The whole team.
Very nicely done, man.
How do you go back and explain how all of y'all died in the same corner in the same room with one guy?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing games for a long time. I've only been that one guy that's killed the whole team like that maybe a handful of times. That is a sweet moment when that happens.
Yes, sir. You gotta really appreciate those moments.
Now I've done that on PUBG, but only on my iPad. For some strange reason, I like PUBG on my iPad. I hate it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been playing it on Xbox a little bit here and there, and it is tough, man. Like, it's tough because the way that the Xbox's draw distances is hard for me to see everybody, and they can see me from like 500 yards away, and I'm like, dude, I just got sniped, and I have no idea where this person is.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
All right, let me drop the last one.
5 in earned the break deployment.
Wrong one.
Yep, right.
What movement?
All right, listen. This last one, I had to sacrifice my boy.
Apparently.
He had to go, man.
Like,
sometimes you have to make that call.
Right.
You're dead weak.
I'll come back. Like we was playing a game mode, like he's gonna come back in like 20 seconds or something. So, I mean, shit. Before we all died, I had to fucking sacrifice.
You know, that brings me to an interesting story. You remember Charger, right, Trey?
Of course.
There was one time we were playing Destiny. We were playing the 5v5 deathmatch mode in Destiny, right?
Okay.
And this man tells me, he goes, "Hey man, run in that room right there and kill this one guy." So I run in the room. I try to shoulder charge. Dude kills me. What I don't know is it wasn't just one dude. He tells me to run into the room so that he can come around the other way and kill all of them. So I was a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
But did it work?
It did work. He killed them all.
And I bet you Charger was laughing his ass
Oh,
off.
he was dying.
Man.
Dying. And then there was another story. I gotta tell one more story. There was another story where I'm fighting two dudes. I kill the first dude. I'm like, okay, I got a teammate right next to me. I die. I'm thinking, okay, my teammate got that dude. No, teammate dies. I go, bruh, it's no way that I had a teammate. I killed my guy. I get the other guy half dead, and my teammate missed every shot. And Charger is silent. Silent.
So let me ask.
So
let me ask a question, Dizzy. Why did you miss every shot?
I mean, I would have.
Wasn't her. It was Charger. This man is our guy for shooters.
Just kidding, Dizzy.
He is our guy for shooters, and he missed everything. So he goes, because I used to be called Dark all the time. So he goes, "Hey, Dark, I missed everything, bro. My bad. I was the teammate. I was the bad teammate, bro. And I missed everything, bro. Forgive me." Oh, it was so funny.
I'm gonna tell you, Charger had the most addictive laugh. When you hear him laugh, you can't
Oh
help
yeah, you have to laugh back. Yeah, it's no way.
Oh my gosh, that dude laughs hard. But I used to love that about him. Because every game, there was never a dull moment because he laughed so hard.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So check it out. Since we got my man True Bars up in the building, we're going to go ahead and drop his joint called Talking Dat. So this for you, my man True. We're finna represent you tonight, my guy.
Yes,
Let's do it.
sir.
My niggas call me the OG. Any beat that I make it is OP. I've been all on my grind like you owe me. I've been getting my name out since 03. All of y'all talking that bullshit. Fuck you, my grind never stop. All of that faking on me, get your crew lit. Hated on me, I'm on top. All of my guys gon' talk like it's cool with. Molly, I'm getting you up. All of my family gon' fuck with the true shit. I'm running straight to the top. I'm running straight to the top. Cause we got the juice. Ballin' like harder when I'm in the paint. We getting loose. Bobbing and chillin' and smoking the thing. We never lose. Not about love, then we cannot relate. Fuck with the fakes. I cannot fuck with you, ain't no debate. Sheesh. Drippin' with God juice. Boy, they thinking that I'm fictional, just like a cartoon. Trust me, nigga, I'm the realest. My seat is the part 2. All you haters wanna stop me, I call it a lawsuit. Look, I cannot wait till I pop. Talking that shit, you get popped. We going straight to the top. See you be trying to apply. Niggas really wanna do it how I do it, but they get it for the money. You niggas still drinking bummies. Dummy, fuck with the guy. All you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. All of us born to rap. Fuck with the guy. All you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Die for my baby, I hold it back. Fuck with the guy. All you be talking that. Fuck with the guy. All you be talking that. Fuck with the guy. All you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Down for my baby, I hold it back. Lose too. Don't give a fuck about who's who. Talk on a lot, you gon' lose too. When I get the kicking like Bruce, I'm on guard today. Living in a harder day. He can take a nigga hard away. Always help me through the harder way. You don't really wanna spar today. Living life like a game. We gotta push to the start. To the top is like a race. You gotta move in your Mario. Do it till you see your space. You gotta shoot for the stars. Moving and saying less. My niggas knowing this way the best. Know I gotta roll the ride. Got me fighting for a spot. My niggas came with a cry. Point blank like a guy surfing. Fuck all that hate, we swerving. Gotta stay focused, coming again like we purging. God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. All of us born to rap. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Die for my baby, I hold it back. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Die for my baby, I hold it back. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. All of us born to rap. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Die for my baby, I hold it back. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Fuck with the God, all you be talking that. Throw me a bomb and I throw it back. Die for my baby, I hold it back.
Dope.
Very nicely done, brother.
Look, that's the track you need to be playing when you're doing your Twitch videos. And killing whole squads.
I'm telling you.
That's murk your whole squad music. That's what that is.
I gotta put that on my stream playlist.
Man.
So I got a couple questions for you, True Bars.
What's the word?
One of them is something that my dad actually told me to ask you. So this is coming from him, not me.
Okay.
When you listen to music in games, do you think that is advantageous for the artists to have their music in games? Or do you think it hurts them overall because that music isn't necessarily making more money based on the number of times it's listened to?
No,
I'm going to follow up on that when you answer, bro.
Because you know why? Because I think of myself how, like, when I play games, if certain songs catch my ear, I'm gonna want to listen to that song again.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of games that I used to play back in the days for, like, PS2. Like, I don't know if y'all remember NBA Streets, like NFL Streets.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I used to play those bumping ass songs all the time. I used to bump those on my playlist.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a great advantage for people to get their music on video games. Because if it fits the mood of the game, I feel like people will want to listen to it outside of playing the game.
I totally agree.
So, yes, great.
All right, D-Ray, you got to follow up?
Yeah, follow up on that. Like, 20, 30 years ago, musicians and content creators, we would get mechanical royalties, which was basically you get a royalty every time a physical product was made, right? So every time that CD was made, you hear the cha-ching sound, you're supposed to get paid. Well, when people stopped buying CDs, most of that mechanical royalty stuff started going away. But guess what they still buy? they still buy physical copies of video games. So if you're getting your licensing right, and if you have your business right, you'll still get that mechanical royalty for every time that disc gets sold.
Yep.
But you also get your streaming royalties every time your music gets streamed.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, you know.
I feel like there's more money in the streaming, low key.
Yeah.
But when people want to listen to it outside of playing the game, them streaming royalties are gonna look nice.
I agree.
You know?
Okay, so I got another question.
Go ahead.
What gaming soundtrack has meant the most to you as a gamer and as a musician?
Oh my god.
I knew I was not hurting with that one.
She's Volume 2. NBA She's Volume 2, hands down.
Okay.
Down. Cause they soundtrack, old school soundtrack, bro. And the beats from Just Blaze. Oh my god. Okay, so my two favorite producers, Ryan Leslie, Just Blaze from back in the days. Watching Ryan Leslie on the keyboard, bro, something different. So Just Blaze on how he does it on his little beat pad. Oh my god, bro, how he be sampling, bro. It's no comparison with that.
Okay, I love that answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when you're playing Call of Duty, because you say that's your main game.
Yep.
What do you like to have in your ears outside of yourself?
When I'm playing Call of Duty, I ain't gonna lie, I like listening to the drill. So when I play Call of Duty, like Chef G, Pop Smoke, not really much Pop Smoke, more Chef G style. But I also listen to a lot of my colleagues, because their music inspires me a lot. Like, and the people that I record here in my studio, like, I have a lot of great artists here. So usually I'm listening to mostly their music on my playlist when it comes to when I'm playing Call of Duty. And they have a lot of different styles. I have some conscious on there. My boy William Speaks, he's very conscious. Then you got this team called S and Dub that records with me. They do some drill. They do some like West Coast type. So for me it depends. I have a lot of different stuff on my playlist though.
Okay, so one more. Got one more question.
What's the word?
You are an East Coast born, West Coast living rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So you know I gotta ask you. East Coast or West Coast, dog?
Dang.
East Coast all day, King.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for not blinking when you said it.
You heard it here first.
Bro. Brooklyn all day, bro. Brooklyn, we out here. King. I gotta represent my city all day.
Let them know, boy.
Yes,
let them know.
But
I love it.
I love it. I love the West Coast. I love how chill it is. But when I got my hustle from Brooklyn, so that's leaving me, and that heart, the love that I have for the city, and ain't leaving me, ain't going nowhere.
It's hard to get rid of the New Yorker in anybody.
It is.
No matter where you go, this place is always gonna be with you.
Yeah, bro, it is, bro. I love New York so much. I miss it. I'm never going back.
Well, I miss it, but I don't want to go there anymore.
That's expensive as hell, bro. Like what? $3,000 for a studio? Forget about it.
Yeah, the prices is outrageous. I mean, you're not wrong there. Prices, just the price to live in New York, like downstate New York, like that is outrageous, bro.
It's crazy.
All right, so anybody else got a question for my man True Bars before we just talk about gaming stuff?
I guess we all into the gaming.
Let's get it then.
Let's get
all
it.
Right, so one of my favorite shooter games of all time is Unreal Championship. True Bars, you ever played that?
I haven't played that.
So that's old school as hell.
A lot of gameplay though.
Yes, that is old school as hell. What about Gears of War? You play that?
Yes.
Okay. Which Gears is your favorite?
It's so bad. Like I played it on my friend's game, and it was just so. It felt so good. It But I just got it. I want to get it.
We need a Gear 6 to come out.
Xbox though, that's the only thing. He got the new Xbox, so I gotta
step up your technology now.
Yeah. I'm a PC head, so like I like mods and stuff.
You see the Veep right there shaking his head. Yes. See that's no good right there. We Xbox familiar, man.
Hey, I love Xbox. Don't get me wrong, but after I built up my computer, it's kind of hard to get rid of it.
I'm telling you, PC.
I mean, I have a computer that runs anything because I stream, but I ain't fitting to give up my Xbox.
Yeah, like I understand, Troy. Like I built my computer. My computer is my baby, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, like I'd have a real hard time getting rid of my Xbox because my Xbox was kind of like when I got back into gaming after being a kid. I got back in with the Xbox. And now every once in a while I'm like, should I get rid of it? I'm like, no.
That's what's up.
So, the way crypto, I don't know about that.
So everybody got Xbox?
Huh?
Everybody here got Xbox? Does everybody have Xbox?
Except the Veep down there. He sold his. You know, I'm still not letting them forget that. That was.
I worked hard to get my 1X. Like,
I got a Series X.
That's the one I've got. Like the big like PC looking one. Okay. That's what I've got. And
that's what I have. I'm gonna ride mine till the wheels fall off. I'm not buying anything else.
Everybody got PlayStation?
I'm trying to get a P5 right now.
Sold my PS4.
My son has a PS4.
I need to get the P5.
So I'm the only one on the building. All right.
You got a P5?
Not yet.
I'm about to say, bro, how much you spend on that? Like a whole band? Like you out here dropping big racks on that?
Hype train.
Nah, he over there spending that that royalties to get that.
I would actually get to like 150, and I'm like, all right.
Then it's time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Maybe like 300. But like right now, it's like people trying to sell it for like 800. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like that's after rent.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Glass will tell you, since he's known me, I probably gave away 2 Xboxes of my own.
Yeah.
And I just sold the last one. Got a little hard up for cash, and my PC's been a trooper. So I was like, it was collecting dust. So I sold it around Christmas time, and I got $100 more than I paid for it. So it was a win-win.
Well, that's good.
I mean, you can't hate on that, but man,
but you know, that was an effect of the pandemic because there was like a shortage of all video game systems because everybody was stuck at home.
Well, not only that, it was actually the chipsets that everybody was needing. They couldn't build them.
Right. Facts.
Yeah.
Well, there's still a global chip shortage going on. Like, it's making it possible. Like, I've been waiting like 6 weeks for an iPad, and the company that I work for, I work IT. We're telling people, like, listen, if you order a new computer, you're not getting it for like 70 days minimum.
70?
That's what it's taking right now for the company that we order from to get us the computers. That's just to get us the computers. That's not even for us to image it and send it out.
Wow.
So, like, it's crazy.
And it's probably sitting on a ship somewhere off the coast of North Carolina or off the coast of California. And it's just sitting there collecting dust because there's nobody to get it off the ship. So
Yep. Stuck in the Panama Canal or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when this pandemic started, like all of a sudden gaming, like people were just like trying to get their hands on anything. Like, you know, you can't get video cards, you can't get consoles. Like, it's
Oculus
crazy. Oh yeah,
Oculus.
like
Do you play the Oculus, True Bars?
I'm trying to get one.
Really?
I just got one.
Played it, and I played it for like 2 hours and got addicted to it.
Really?
Troy, you gotta add me.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be in here kung fu fighting with the Oculus.
I'm telling you.
It's that serious.
Now I did buy my son a Sony VR for Christmas. Mm-hmm. I didn't want him to get an Oculus because I didn't want him getting a Facebook account because he's still a little too young. But he loves that headset, and it's really mind blowing, you know. So
it's crazy to think that we can have something technologically that feels like we're in the video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like it's always different because I play Xbox, right? And I'm clearly sitting here or laying here and watching it on my TV and playing it. But when you're in VR, you feel like you are it.
Right.
And that's a whole different ballgame. And if they can ever like master that tech, I don't want to say, you know, ain't gonna be no Sword Art Online stuff, but it's gonna be close.
They have a they got a vest, and I gotta see if I can.
They've got full on haptic haptic suits.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
There's this
I'm not good enough to survive in a shooter with that feedback suit on.
No, I watched this one guy. He wears a full-on haptic outfit to play Phasmophobia, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not even brave enough to put the VR headset on for that game. I'm just like, I will die.
That would be like having a real Matrix moment. Like, if you die in VR,
you die in real life.
You die in real life.
Because it's like so. Like on the one hand, you're very aware that it's really immersive, but you're really aware because there's this headset, and you can't forget that there's this big old sweaty headset on you, right? Mm-hmm. But like you lose all awareness of what's going on around you, which is why I only play when Sam is gone. Because Sam will straight up mess with me when I am wearing that headset. Like, he has been clocked more than once because I've swung around and done like a reflexive judo chop, right? Because like he's like grabbed me or something when I'm playing a scary game. So, but like I love that immersion.
No, see,
I mean, I'm good.
Every black person here hearing about them scary video games. Nope.
It's one thing about us that I can say. You're not gonna pay us to get scared.
Nah.
We're not.
I'm gonna take this from the book of D-Ray. What you not gonna do is scare me to death.
I promise you, I need to trademark that.
Not gonna do.
Not gonna do.
Nah, I mean, just for me to bring the sample when we were doing samples of the games, I was straight up, slanting my eyes, creeping, just trying to deal with what kind of foolishness may jump out with me. I don't play when it comes to that.
Like the world's most boring clip of that game.
Hey, that on purpose.
It's called safe.
It's safe. I was like, did you watch the clips that I sent you of me playing, which are just screams?
Yeah, I don't need that in my life. I'm sorry.
But what they're doing now is the last frontier of the VR experience is smell, right? Now they're experimenting with how to
smell these games.
Right, how to digitize.
Oh, hell
going to if you're at the beach and you can smell the seawater, or you can smell the mist, or if you're somewhere like in a sewer, or whatever the case may be, that is the last frontier. Right. That's the last thing before they're putting us in the computer like the Lawnmower Man.
Hey, man, I play Candy Crush in VR with Smell-O-Vision on.
No,
right?
I'm just thinking of the games I play, and I don't want to smell them.
Right? Smelling burned flesh.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Vic, do you want to know what Pandora smells like? Do you want to know what Scooter smells like?
No, not at all.
But can you imagine True killing the whole squad, and you can smell the
death?
Talking there. You in the corner there? God.
You want to whip it?
You want to look at that? Now you want to smell that? God.
This nigga stupid.
Oh my God.
Oh snap. Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be a whole nother level. Let's see here. Oh, we still got some time. Boy, I tell you, this has been amazing. Go ahead,
It has been an interesting podcast. So we're talking about VR right now, and Elon Musk is actually working on a neural link thing that is similar to VR. Right now, they're doing stuff for patients that have lost the ability to walk, and they're trying to make their mind think that they can walk still and therefore repair their damage. It's a lot of crazy stuff. But one of the applications for the Neuralink, and I want to ask everybody's opinion on this real quick. What do you guys think would be the outcome of being able to think something and then see it? So what I mean by
that depends. Like, it doesn't have to be like an intentional, like think something and see it. Like, but I have to intend to see it, or is it just like whatever comes to my brain, I'm gonna see? Because then we're gonna have problems.
I think it's intentional. I think
You know what, Dizzy?
Okay.
You know what, Dizzy? This is why me and you get along. Because I had the exact same thought. It was like, no, I don't want that. I don't, because y'all don't need to see everything that pops into my brain.
Right? Well, it's bad enough that I see things when people say something, I'm like, oh, now that image is stuck in my head. Like,
Right.
but no, if it's intentional, like, hey, I would like to see this, and then I'll see it, then that would be kind of cool.
Right. So what he's trying to do, exactly, I believe, is he's trying to make it to where you have access to images and text from the internet, like literally in your brain. So when you think something, like let's say you think of the word sunflower and you want to look up a sunflower, you will literally see a sunflower.
You know, the likelihood of me thinking of a sunflower is very, very. Now, me thinking about Janet Jackson on the other hand.
Look, all I know is if you happen to go to a site that plays, then you're gonna have a long night.
Wait a minute. What is that from? Where's that music from?
I have no idea. I have
no idea.
I'm sure I have no idea what that is from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know what that is, like being able to like you know, like sort of browse the internet in your brain. That does sound cool because I go to a lot of boring meetings.
Right. You can have fun in your brain while the meeting is going on, and then when they say your name, you're all like,
I would be like, you know, those like Simpsons clips where someone's like yelling at Homer, like, oh, so you have the thought bubble, and it's like him like on a little clown tricycle. He's going, like you can actually see that.
Right.
True Bars, I have a question for you.
What's the word?
What would you see if your thought was replicated on the internet and you just saw it?
I'll give you a hint. It's fields and fields and miles and miles of
all the time. My iPhone do that shit all the time. Me talking about some shit, and then some shit will pop up, some ad. Bro, why they listening to our conversation?
They're preparing for it now, dog.
Oh, bro, man, listen, that shit happens to me all the time. I can't do it. I can't.
All right, so we are 3 minutes away from wrapping here.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. My son, just say hey to everybody.
Man.
Hi.
My son has been playing Cuphead, this new game, which I must say is kind of cool.
It's hard.
That is a very
and he just came in here doing a flip because he just finished it by himself. So
he beat it.
That's awesome, dude.
My man.
Yeah.
Awesome. I haven't beat it.
Wow.
I can't even beat that game. I'm tired.
Right now. I cannot pass these 4 levels. The little dragon thing, the spot dude, the lady in the water. What's the?
You know what? He was like, Dad. He was like, Dad, come help me play it. And I had never heard of it before. And I get back there, and I was like, oh, this is like cartoons from the 1920s. This is ingenious.
And then you start watching it a little bit more, and you're like, well, a little different.
Yeah. A little different. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
It's always fun when there's like that bit of an animation, like that style difference. That's one of the reasons I love Borderlands is that like that cell shading. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that makes a lot of sense when it comes to like style variations, making games more interesting because you're not used to seeing that style represented.
Vic, do you remember a game called Wet? It had Eliza Dushku.
Yeah.
the main character, but it was
Yeah.
like old school, like sort of like spaghetti western video style. It was all like the film crackle and everything.
Yep.
And it was so cool.
That's dope.
Okay, so True Bars. One question before we leave.
What's the
I
word?
ask this to every person who's ever been on this show, and I will ask it to every person who comes on after. What is your favorite game of all time?
Oh,
That's the face I made when you asked me.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. I love that game.
Ooh, good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I used to always play Cinder.
Yeah.
I played Cheap Thunder.
He was the GOAT. Did you play one for the Xbox?
I played it.
Not the same.
I think I used to play on the N64.
Definitely not the same.
I played it on the Super Nintendo. I always played Cheap Thunder. That was my
Yes,
guy.
that's where I played it.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yep.
All right.
That old.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching us today. I want to make sure we say a special thank you to my man True Bars for blessing us with himself and his talents on the show and talking about games, which we all love to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight, man. And I will see you next week. I think we're coming in at 6:45 next week, right?
That's correct.
All right, so
6:45.
slight time variation, 6:45 Eastern. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.
All right. True Bars. Don't go nowhere, True Bars. But everybody else, we love y'all. Peace.
Good game.
Yo, this is Mr. Glass, and welcome to the Glass House.